Sarah Connor. Come and join the Stranger Things series on Netflix if you want to live. The Bat here, hope you're doing well. So yes, we got some major news. What was it, on Saturday? Netflix had their own little convention, if you will. Their own little Comic-Con, their own little CinemaCon, the Netflix Con. And they announced a bunch of things, release date, or shows that are getting a new season, like Fubar with Arnold, Outer Banks Season 4, EU Season 5. They had a trailer for the new Gal Gadot movie that's coming out in August. But one of the things they announced that was shocking, we knew that Stranger Things Season 5 is on the way, the final season. I think they were originally, I think by now we're supposed to start shooting, but because of the writer's strike, they've had to pause. Because I guess they were still writing, or they were still tinkering with the script, and because of the writer's strike, they can't do that right now. So they can't go into production until they have everything ready to go. But anyway, they announced at this little Netflix convention con, whatever, that Linda Hamilton herself, Sarah Connor, is joining Stranger Things Season 5, or the final season. And, this was a shocker, on many reasons. Number one, Linda Hamilton really hasn't done that much over the past 20 years. Maybe even 30 years. Last time we saw her was in 2019 in the last Terminator movie, Terminator Dark Fate. Coming back to reprise the role as Sarah Connor. I actually went back and watched that movie a couple weeks ago. I actually liked it more the second time than the first time I saw it. Still not the best Terminator movie. Hold your horses. But I think it's one of the better sequels since Terminator 2. Okay? Okay? So yeah, I mean, even since 2019 and prior to 2019, there hasn't been much of Linda Hamilton anywhere. So to see her come in and join Stranger Things is a little bit of a shock on one hand, but on another hand, if you watch Stranger Things, it's set in the 80s and is definitely a combo of Spielberg and Stephen King had a baby and gave us Stranger Things. And it definitely has this 80s influence, especially 80s sci-fi. I mean, Season 2 brought back the asshole from Aliens and had him be a villain in Season 2 of Stranger Things. They brought in, I mean, even like Sean Astin, 80s icon with the Goonies. Even Winona Ryder. I mean, they keep bringing actors in that were huge in their 80s. Not in their age of 80s, but in the 80s. And the show is like very much an influence of those 80s sci-fi movies. E.T., like Close Encounters, like I said, Aliens. I mean, who knows, maybe this new season is going to have a Terminator vibe to it. Bringing in Linda Hamilton, you would think that. And I'm sure, let's be real. Let's be real. Back in the late 80s and 90s, early 90s, really the 80s, even though there was only one Terminator movie in the 80s, whatever. There were two iconic actresses, two iconic badass motherfuckers, and you know what I mean, in movies. You had Linda Hamilton, Sarah, even though she didn't become a badass until Terminator 2 in 91, so, you know what, we'll just go with that for now. But Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor, and of course, Sigourney Weaver, Ripley, from the Alien franchise. I think Sigourney Weaver is bigger than Linda Hamilton. Sigourney Weaver had Alien in the 70s, and in the 80s she had Aliens, and then in Alien 3 and 4 in the early 90s. But anyway, so I actually would not be surprised if they maybe did ask Sigourney Weaver to come in and be in Stranger Things. Because I know they asked her to be in the new Ghostbusters. She said no. But I wouldn't be surprised if they asked her to be in Stranger Things. Because I said they had that influence in season 2 of the asshole and aliens coming into Stranger Things season 2. So it wouldn't be too crazy to be like, hey, let's get Sigourney Weaver for the final season of Stranger Things. And maybe she did, maybe they didn't. And she said no. And then they were like, who was that other badass back in the day? Oh yeah, Linda Hamilton. Sarah Connor. No, I mean, this is cool news. I mean, even going back and watching Terminator Dark Fate, Linda Hamilton never missed a beat as Sarah Connor. She was so badass as ever in that film. So, if she comes in and plays a badass, I mean, we don't know what kind of character she is. I'm thinking she's going to be someone's mother. Either, like, maybe a grandmother of 11, Millie Bobby Brown's character. Heck, she's going to be the mother of Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder's mother. That would be badass. And I think grandmother, because Linda Hamilton is in her 70s. She's up there with Arnold. So, I don't think she's going to be playing just a regular mother to, like, one of the kids. That would be a little weird. But a grandmother? A badass grandmother like Linda Hamilton? I can see that. So yeah, this was major surprising news. But let me know in the comments below, are you happy to see Linda Hamilton come into Stranger Things the final season? Sarah Connor taking down aliens in the Upside Down.